Alright, so this journey or this process is about like falling in love with the process, falling in love with the journey, and embracing the journey. Now, what you gotta understand and realize is that there are good days, there are bad days, there are great days, there are horrible days. How you respond in that moment when those feelings arise is what dictates your future, dictates your day. Just because it starts one way doesn't mean it's going to end that way. Okay, and that's even for good days and great days. Just because it starts that way doesn't mean it can end that way. We've all been in a situation where you was having a great day and one thing can knock your tone off and it just messes you up, puts you in a funk. And sometimes these feelings, emotions last longer than just a day. You know, you got to learn to shake it off. You got to understand what it is that you're feeling, whether it's good or bad. And that understanding, that clarity will give you a sense of direction to when you know, like, it helps you fall in love with the process. It helps you to understand the journey. And the more you understand your journey, the better you understand who you are, the process. You can start seeing when your days is getting, like at first you didn't know when and where certain situations came from, and it just felt like it just popped up. But as you start understanding yourself more, understanding the world and the people around you, things like that, you'll begin to understand, like, okay, this happens. I need to remove myself to protect myself. I need to be over here to give myself an advantage. I need to be over here so I can stay neutralized and don't be involved with anything. So what happens is, as you get better understanding yourself and the people around you, the world, the environment around you, you're able to be in more control. And a lot of people think they are in control and don't realize that they're not, because one small thing, one thing that a person says, you going off on the deep end, or you respond in a way that kind of takes the light from you, if that makes sense. So fall in love with this journey is give you an understanding of where you're going, where you want to go. It gives you an understanding of where you are, and from where you are to where you want to go, all the things that can happen in between. And you ask yourself, are you ready for that? Once you ask yourself, are you ready for that? And you go through the evaluation points in your mind and your heart, checking everything like, hey, I'm good here, I'm not great there, I'm strong here, I'm weak here. In these situations, I'm smartest. In these situations, I'm better. You start understanding how to place yourself in spots and positions where only you thrive. Everything ain't meant for everyone. And when you start understanding your process and journey and what it takes to get there and what you need to be a part of and what you need to avoid, you now have a path laid out. You might not know all the steps. Cool. You might not know all the people you're going to meet, which you won't. Things happen unexpectedly, things happen unannounced that can propel you into a better situation, and you had no idea that could happen. And you just make sure you're in the right space mentally, make sure you're in the right space physically, health wise, financial, everything. Make sure you're in the right place. But even then, sometimes being in the wrong spots, but overall you've been wanting to succeed, thrive, prosper, and go towards the right thing, can still help you. There are no losses out here, only learning points. So fall in love with the journey, fall in love with the process. Don't beat yourself up so much. Understand that there are going to be a lot of great days. There are going to be some good days. Then there's going to be a few bad days. And then 1 or 2 days that are horrible. This is a part of life. But don't let one specific situation rewire, transfer, change the whole outlook of your life, the whole plan of your life, to where you fall off from where you wanted to go. Because what happens is, and the harsh reality is, life keeps going on. Everything else in the world didn't change. You did, okay? But everything else is still going the direction it's supposed to go. Understand that and know that with the right mindset, knowledge, education, with a plan laid out, that's all you need is those 3 things. You got to have it in your heart as far as the goal you want. Put the plan in place. Educate yourself on that plan. And stay locked in on that. And that's all you need. And everything else, don't even worry about it.